As the dawn welcomes scintillating rays of hope, possibility, and opportunity, as the expansive sky unfolded arms to cuddle and comfort us, as the exuberant leaves that dance joyously when it see you pass by. In that same fashion, we fix our eyeballs onto these artists who emanate tremendous hope and possibility, who delivers unimaginable solace to our perturbed soul. They are the breath of our inspiration, the life of each generation, a wondrous thing of our dreaming, unearthly, impossible seeming, till our dreams shall become their present and their work in the world will be done. So, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to be flabbergasted by some mind blowing performances today.
Greetings everyone, I'm Shruti and he's Sandeep and we are the MCs for this spectacular event. Mime is not just a form of art, it is a way of expression where emotions speak the unheard saga. It gives a stage to unearth the buried feelings, unsaid words, and countless affections. Here, the performers exhibit their dexterity and endeavors to enchant the audience with their gesticulating skills. So, buckle up to be bewitched by their captivating performances.
Before we proceed further, it is important to introduce our judge for the event, an onlooker who could impart his wisdom and experience in judging this intense event where each team toils to conquer the pinnacle. We heartily welcome Mr. Vinod Kumar S., founder and director of Bangalore's professional mime and movement theatre group called Emoticons Theatre. Sir has graduated from IWAM Entertainment and is also a certified person on movement theatre from International University for Global Theatre Experience, Austria. He is a doyen who has performed and conducted several theatre-based workshops for schools, colleges, and corporates. As a team, Emoticons Theatre has performed at TEDx, MSRIT, and has won several accolades in various theatre festivals. Sir has more than 10 years of experience in this field and has trained several students, artists, and working professionals. He has also conducted several theme-based awareness plays for several colleges and NGOs. We heartily welcome you, sir.
We would like to welcome the respected dignitaries, SW coordinators, faculty, participants, and audience from all the campuses of Christ deemed to be university. Without further ado, let's get down to some basic rules for the event. Each team should consist of 5 to 8 members only. The total time duration allotted to each team is 4 plus 1 minutes. Applying makeup for the performance is mandatory. The teams will not be allowed to use any kind of props. Only basic level of editing is allowed. Vulgarity or obscenity in any form will result in the disqualification of the team. The performance should not in any way hurt the feelings of any community, gender, or religion. In order to measure the talent accurately, the teams will be judged on the following parameters: creativity or out-of-the-box concept, teamwork, presentation of the idea, movement and expression, mime skills or techniques.
So get excited to enamor yourself with breathtaking performances. Well, on this note, we welcome our first performer, Team Kranti. This team believes that there is a thin line that separates comedy and tragedy, and there is so much a person goes through besides lending his helping hand. Await and watch the humor-based tragic realization. Presenting you the story of Bluff by Team Kranti, edited by Sri Ranjit Kumar.
What an amazing performance indeed. Team Kranti has splendidly left us speechless. Let us see whether the next team can manage to pass the bar set by Team Kranti. With this, we welcome our next team who is well renowned for their teamwork and outstanding performances. Team Viral Spiral. Get ready to witness a journey full of emotions and positive vibes. A story which signifies how passion overcomes all the odds and all that people need to do is stop being themselves. It is rightly said by John Wesley, light yourself on fire with passion and people will come from miles to watch you. Orpheus Production presents Viral Spiral.
If Dr. Shashi Tharoor had been witnessing this event, he would have said, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Truly, it was unthinkably mesmerizing and out of the box. Whew. If this is so enthralling now, I wonder how more it could become with the next team's performance. And to startle us with the charismatic aura, we have a team whose title of the play is The Third Law. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. The essence of the team comes from the single belief that there is a consequence for everything that we do. People come from different parts of the world, but their deeds and the consequences are cyclic in nature. Moreover, there is a single string that controls all our results, which is the overall power of karma. So let's take a moment to reflect on our actions, because the laws of karma don't forgive anyone. Orpheus Production brings to you The Third Law, directed by Swati Shashadri and Pratichi Priyambada.
sure you all will agree with me when I say that was a truly beautiful performance. Thank you, Team Orpheus, for such a wonderful performance. The next team to perform is HQ Productions. My silences have not protected me. Your silence will not protect you. If you wait for someone else to validate your existence, it will mean I'm shortchanging myself. Love him and let him love you. Do you think anything else under the heaven really matters? We are made for goodness. We are made for love. We are made for friendliness. We are made for togetherness. We are made for all the beautiful things that you and I know. We are made to tell the world that there are no outsiders. Burst those closet doors once and for all and stand up and start fighting. SQ Production presents Grey Rainbow.
Oh my god, that was not a dream, but a reality. I must say it was a fabulously fantastic performance. And now, to prove their mettle and prowess, we have team Mime. He has been an overstayed guest for almost a year now. What a trauma it was combating every obstacle this little undesired companion has caused. Our ears are continuously bombarded with words like sanitizer, mask, social distancing, and yet he decides to continue pouring his endless love towards us. Do we really need his affection? Well, here is a mime act depicting the tragedy that bombarded our lives and put us all into misery.
that humans are actually capable of imagining the unimagined. Perhaps no words can encapsulate the kind of talent this team has put up today. Well done, Team Mime. When jumbled brains touch messy chaos, it is when the world upturns. One day after another, they all march to calm the confusion, yet blighted happiness, humor, and an even bigger disarray. Zarya Production murmurs, "Main chaos, tu chaos," that will leave your eyes rolling and mind in suspense, establishing order in complete disorder.
Lord Byron once said, "Some acts are noteworthy and some acts are excellent, but there are some acts which are too extraordinary for human conscience to process and comprehend." And this was one of those wonderful acts. Thank you, Zaria Production, for such a remarkable performance. The choices we make is who we are, and rightly so. But how do we make these choices? With a question that we face every day that challenges our morals and checks our rationality. Let's find out. We are excited to welcome you aboard to see the story with your mind seat well fastened. Brain Ka Dimag, a Zaria production creation.
Thank you, Team Priyanka Dimag. After such a soulful and flawless performance, we would like to welcome our next team, Team Professionals. They're going to present a game so bewildering that it makes you question reality. She plays the game throughout her life and she finally reaches the stage of oblivion. Her mind is in a state of conundrum between reality and illusion. What is the game? Only she knows. Team Professional presents Game Over.
Thank you, team professionals. To watch their performance was like listening to your heart speak. It has left all speechless. The next team to perform is Team Marty. Their performance revolves around the protagonist, to whom society makes her see things through their eyes. Eyes that follow her everywhere and control her, make her do things that she isn't supposed to. These eyes that follow her have more consequences than you can ever imagine. She's just another girl who experiences it, but this results in a continuous loop that goes on for generations to come. Team Marty, you have the floor now.
Team Marty, that was an enthralling performance. You surely made the invisible visible through the eyes of that girl. How does it feel to not have a companion? How does it feel like when someone you care for becomes a stranger? Leading a life all alone, a young girl tries to get away from her loneliness. When society turns a blind eye to her emotions, will she ever find her companion? And to present this act, we have Team Sloas with us. With such a captivating performance, I'm sure most of us are spellbound. Thank you, Team Slowers, for such a prodigious performance. Have you ever looked at children trafficking through different lenses? Witness a crippling story, Ringmaster of Lost Innocence with Ad Hoc Productions.
Simply wow. This is going to be one of my favorite acts, which was filled with utmost expertise and precision. Thank you, Team Ad Hoc, for putting up such an allegorically enthralling show. We have a next team who believes that our scars tell a story. They remind us of the times life tried to break us but failed. The demons that speak to us, the unheard voices that exist only in our heads. They stem from the darkest moments of our lives when we are bitten and vulnerable. These voices feed on our resentment and heartache and thrive during our despair. Despite all, We parade around wearing a smile, a mask which is a beautiful deception that veils our truth. So let's watch Scars by Nuts and Bolts production. I truly cannot think of enough nice things to say about this performance. I'm sure everybody is excellently impressed by their beautiful act. Thank you, Nuts and Bolts Productions. With this, we have arrived at the end of this memorable event, and indubitably, we are going to take back lots of lovely memories from all the participants. I now humbly invite our judge for the event, Mr. Vinod Kumar S., to share a few words and announce the much awaited result of today's event.
Okay, so there were four teams who went to the finals. Um, so one is Ad Hoc Productions, the Ringmaster, Nuts and Bolts, Scars, and there were Team 4 and Team 5 who were part of the finals. So if I have to list down top three out of them, the first prize, or maybe I would just go from the last maybe. The third prize goes to Scars by Nuts and Bolts, and the second prize would go to uh, the team 4, um, and the first prize goes to the Ringmaster by Ad Hoc Productions. Thank you.
Before we conclude today's event, I just would like to thank all the participants in the words of Arthur O. Sognassi, who described all the artists under the sky saying, "We are the music makers and we are the dreamers of the dreams, wandering by lone sea breakers and sitting by desolate streams, world losers and world forsakers, on whom the pale moon gleams, yet we are the movers and shakers of the world, forever it seems. Yet we are the movers and shakers of the world, forever it seems." It is also imperative to acknowledge the audience from different campuses of Christ deemed to be university, and all the SWO coordinators without whom this event would have been a trite show. We also extend our heartiest gratitude to all the dignitaries. Last but not the least, a huge thank you to our judge, Sir Vinod Kumar S. Thank you, sir, for taking our time out of your busy schedule and agreeing to judge this event. This is Sandeep Kumar, along with my co-host Shruti Jain, and we wish you a lovely evening.